All right, it's that time of year again. Easter is around the corner and we have chickens and we just started getting eggs, which we're super excited about. But today I'm going to talk to you about how to dye your eggs naturally. So I was interested in doing this with food. I actually got a book and it talked about how to do this. So what I'm going to do here is use beets to create a natural dye for the Easter eggs. So I just chopped up some beets. I didn't peel them or anything. I just really quickly chopped them, put them in boiling water, let them sit for, I think it was a while because I left and then I came back. Let it simmer and then I just turned it off. So the juice is nice and dark. And then I let the juice cool, of course, and then I add a couple tablespoons of white vinegar and then eggs. So I suggest using like a quart wide mouth mason jar for this. You can fit several eggs in here. I don't know how many I ended up fitting, maybe 4. But obviously you have to leave space there at the top because you don't want them to overflow, especially with beet juice. In fact, funny story, I kept all of these egg dyes that you're about to see in my fridge to do more eggs, and one of them spilled and the lid wasn't on tight enough, and I had beet juice all over my fridge. So that happened right after this video. But so the next color I wanted to do was a blue, or maybe it was going to be purple. I wasn't sure at this time. So I did blueberries. We actually got a bunch of blueberries from Costco, but this is gonna hopefully dye our egg yellow. Don't put that in the coffee. Should be done really soon. So the yellow turned out so pretty. Oh, I loved it. And then again, like I just said, you can save these jars, just put your lid on tight and put them in your fridge. And then you can dye Easter eggs all month long. You know, if you keep hard boiling eggs, you can just keep dyeing them. I had a friend come over a couple of days after this and she just brought her the eggs over and we just quickly boiled them and placed them in the same dye. So you want to let them sit in the dye for at least 30 minutes, but no longer than an hour or 2. The first time I did this, I let it sit overnight, and it kind of seems like it was too long because there was like a sediment around the eggs, but it's okay. They worked out and they created I had to wash the eggs quite a bit. Like you'll see right here. It was like kind of a film around them. I think it was because I'd let them sit for way too long. And the color was just beautiful, but then I washed the film off in the sink, and then that made them a little bit lighter in color. But when I repeated it with my friend, we only did 30 minutes and they came out the same without all that film. So yeah, 30 minutes to an hour would be ideal. And it's just so pretty. I love that color. So the beet juice was the hot pink color and the blueberries were like a brown purple, and then the golden juice was, of course, a really pretty gold. And these were brown eggs to begin with, which I'd like to see how these would be on white eggs. I'm sure they'd be even more vibrant, but we pretty much only have brown eggs. So there you have it. I hope you found this helpful and you have a very wonderful Easter. If you're brand new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Every week I post a new video on farm to table recipes and homemade natural living. Thank you so much for stopping by the Duvall Homestead.